Dudes, no ordinary men. I'm gonna go live. We post these things on like YouTube and stuff. I'm gonna do live on the Facebook page here real quick. Run this out and let these guys catch it, throw it out. I wanted to jump on, do a really quick deal live for you guys in this COVID time, and just the craziness that's happening, man. It keeps on. Where we're at in Belize, we're continually locked down again in state of emergencies. And so if you're in Belize, man, I feel you, my brothers. We've set some dates in Belize for our band of brothers. Will be in November. Numbers, just be ready for that. We'll get our numbers rocking and rolling. For the rest of you guys, watch out for and keep your eyes on the lookout for awesome dates coming out, like virtual stuff, virtual events, different things. And as like Texas opens up, or New York, Georgia, California, when those deals open up, man, get signed up, get registered. It's going to be super awesome. There's some really cool stuff happening, and it's just going to be, it's going to blow out of the water. When something like this happens, when it opens back up, you're going to want to be a part of it, because there's going to be huge momentum. Even with the No Ordinary Men, continue to let guys jump on, keep talking about it. We need to get more people and excitement going, and we're looking for different ways, man. We need you guys to get on here and get discussions happening. But I want to do something really quick for all of you guys. I'm going to jump on and do this live on my other Facebook, and then we'll throw this on YouTube, also on Instagram. But I want to talk to you guys about the difference between making decisions from a platform of fear or a platform of concern. There's a big difference between making decisions from a platform of fear or a platform of concern. When you make decisions in your life based from a platform of fear, it will never turn out right, ever. Statistically, it just isn't, because fear causes you to only see yourself and not others around you. You may say, hey, I'm going to make a decision for my family because I'm afraid for them, but still, you're really not making decisions. It's very difficult to make decisions. It may be for one or two, but it's going to be very difficult to make a decision that will turn out right. A platform of concern allows you to think clearly. It allows you to see and be concerned about a situation and clearly evaluate what's going on. So in America, as you're riding down this COVID thing, in Belize, as we're upticking the COVID thing, but what everyone has in common is elections. And so everything in our media, what's being pumped into everybody, regardless of what it is, it's fear, 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 fear. And so people are making decisions based on fear. Man, people are cutting off lifelong friendships based on fear because they argue with each other on Facebook and all that different stuff. But here's the difference, and it's a simple analogy. I just want to give it to you really quick. If I make a decision from the platform of fear, this is what it looks like. So where we live out in the jungle, we're surrounded by trees. Now, I have to get up on almost a weekly basis and walk around where our structures are, or where our home is, and I have to look at these big trees, because in the jungle things rot. Trees rot. The termites, the ants, they'll get in and just destroy the structure of and the integrity of the tree. On the outside it looks like it's good, but on the inside it's hollow. And during high storm season or high winds or heavy rains, those will fall and hit your house, crush your house. And I had that recently in July. I had a tree fall on my truck. And so from a platform of fear, though, if that happens, then I will run around and cut down every tall tree because I'm afraid of a tree falling. And when you cut down everything, you actually create more of a problem and destroy more stuff, because you ruin more. You've now eliminated shade. You've eliminated environment for animals. If you're a hunter, for hunting. But think about how this goes down. You run around, I'll just cut down every tree. And it doesn't make sense. A platform of concern allows us to think clearly in our lives. And I'll look around, and I've identified several trees around our property that have to come down. Because you look and go, man, those are okay. This one here, we need to take down for sure. It's a little close. This one here, we need to take down for the power lines, and this is what we need to do. And then, hey, if we offset back, we can cut down a junk tree. I'll make all you tree huggers mad, but cut down a junk tree and replace it with something like a cedar or a mahogany or a rosewood, something that will bring profit to the property than just regular old junk wood. So there is a big difference, guys, to learn to be able to think from a platform of concern instead of a platform of fear. Tornado's coming. I'm fearful. I just take off running. No, it's bad. A platform of concern says that you already have safety options in place. You have an evacuation route in place. You have your basement ready to roll. In case of a hurricane, we have a procedure that we roll through. In earthquakes, because you're making decisions based on platforms of concern, not fear. I would be amiss not to tell you guys this. It's the same thing with your life. Just your life. I mean, God is up there waiting. He's extended his hand of friendship to you and I, and he's saying, hey, do you want help? And, what platform are you going to receive him from? Because if you're afraid of everything, then you'll be afraid of God. And it's unhealthy. I'm just telling you, it's unhealthy. And so, but if you have a platform of concern of what happens to you when this is all said and done, especially in the COVID time, reach out and take the hand of friendship that God's offering to you. Just admit to him that, yeah, you believe and you could use his help. So guys, this has been heavy on my heart, that it's just an instructional stuff for guys, is that don't run around. Don't purchase weapons like guns, like purchase weapons, but don't purchase them from a platform of fear. You'll buy the wrong stuff. Purchase stuff from a platform of concern, like what's going to be best at this point for my home and this and that. Because if you go out of fear and then you listen to guys that are trying to sell them, you may put yourself in a financial risk that, down the road, your family or your wife's going, why did we do that? And then you're second guessing. But if you're saying, man, you know what, I really don't have a weapon to protect my home. If it's just you going in to protect your house, maybe it's a shotgun or just a 9mm or a 45 or something. You may not need to go invest on, 3 rigs of ARs and, this craziness. You may not need that, but if you look at it from a platform of concern, you'll make those right decisions, and you'll ask the right people. You'll ask dudes that's their job of home security or protection. Like, hey, what would be best for my home for, personal security? Another thing is food. If you go purchase food from a platform of fear because the sky is falling tomorrow, you're going to purchase just a bunch of crap. But if it's out of concern, where you live, the region you live, the demographics, everything like that, you're going to make a decision based on, do we need 3-day supply? Do we need a 7? Do we need 3-month or 6-month supply? And the costs will vary on that. And so, but you'll be able to make a decision out of a platform of concern, what's right for your family and for your neighbors. Because out of concern, you'll not only think about your family, but you'll think of your neighbors. If it's fear-based, you'll purchase just off of what you want. You'll get rat-brained, where you only see like this, you don't see the whole maze. And so you want to be able to see that maze. Again, that's from a platform of concern. You'll never make it from the platform of fear. And so just something heads up out there to all of you, no ordinary men. I'm watching different videos where dudes are trying to just get out of chaos, and dudes are hunting them down and doing some stuff. Let me say this, man, I'm all for a good fight, but at the same time, don't put yourself in harm's way if you're not prepared for the fight. I mean, I'm just saying, don't be a looky-loo. Don't go out and just try to go, oh, I want to get some footage for him, be cool on my Instagram. You may just end up getting your arse handed to you like that one dude did by those BLM guys. Because I don't care how badassery you are or how badassery you think you are, and you can ask the experts. In a mob, I mean, you may be able to hand it to 2 or 3 dudes, but in a mob where there's 10 guys, good luck with that. And so don't put you or your family in that situation. Avoid it. Don't let your pride. So check your ego at the door during these times. So operate from a platform of concern. I'll close with this. Never, ever, ever let evil dictate how you live your life. Never let evil or fear dictate how you live your life. When it rears its ugly head, as a friend of mine says, pull out your 9mm, shoot it in the face. When evil rears its ugly head, you got to eliminate it, right? Eliminate that threat from your life. Now, I'm not telling you that, I'm not saying that from I guess I am, but I'm not telling everyone go out and just shoot people. What I'm saying is, especially from a spiritual aspect of this whole fear-based mentality, don't let it dictate your life. Don't let it rule you. You rule over it, right? So listen, don't let those things dictate the outcome. You dictate the outcome by giving it to God and living your life from a platform of concern for your family, yourself, for others, and do what you can do to make our communities and our countries better, right? Rocking you from the jungle. Peace out. Kavod. No ordinary men.